Welcome to Book Bites, your weekly dose of literary delight. We dive into Amazon's top-selling books, giving you the lowdown on what's hot and what's not. Join us as we uncover hidden gems, discuss captivating storylines, and analyze the minds of best-selling authors. Whether you're a seasoned reader or just starting your literary journey, there's something for everyone. So grab a cup of coffee, get cozy, and let's get reading.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep down?
Absolutely, always ready to explore.
Well, today we're going to be diving into The Frozen River.
Oh, interesting.
It's a historical novel by Ariel Lawhon.
Okay.
And we've got some great analysis to work with here.
Yeah.
So let's get right to it. What makes this particular novel stand out? What really grabs you?
You know, for me, it's got to be the protagonist, Martha Ballard.
Okay, yeah.
She's just so compelling. The source calls her out for her strength and intelligence, but it's her compassion, especially in this harsh environment, late 18th century Maine.
Wow.
That really gets to me.
Yeah, I can already picture her, facing down blizzards and societal expectations, all with equal determination.
Right.
It makes you think, right? Like, was her role as a midwife, was that a source of power for her in a time when women's options were so limited?
That is a fantastic question. Midwives, they really held a unique position. They weren't just delivering babies. They were confidants. They were healers, advisors. They knew women's bodies, childbirth, gave them a certain authority, even in a patriarchal society. You could almost see it as like a subtle way of subverting the norms.
Okay, I like that. So we've got this strong, compelling midwife.
Yes.
But she's not just delivering babies. She finds herself in the middle of a mystery.
Ooh.
That'll chill you right to the bone. A frozen body in the Kennebec River. Man, talk about a setting that really sets the mood, huh?
Brr, yeah.
Now, the source describes the plot as being layered. But is it more than just a simple whodunit?
Oh, absolutely. This mystery, it acts as a lens. Through it, we see the social dynamics of that era, post-Revolutionary War America.
Yeah.
So society's in flux, there are tensions simmering beneath the surface. This death, it becomes a catalyst, exposing hidden anxieties, secrets, power struggles within the community.
It's like the death cracks everything open.
Exactly.
And speaking of anxieties and secrets, the source points out that this novel, it tackles some pretty weighty issues, like gender inequality and the struggle for women's rights. I mean, it really makes you wonder, what was life really like for women back then?
Yeah, that's the thing. The revolution, it brought change, but the reality for women was still complex. They couldn't vote. Owning property independently, forget it. Access to education, not easy.
Wow.
And those societal pressures to conform, to fit into those traditional roles,
Right.
still so strong. Like, there were legal doctrines. Coverture, for example, meant a woman's legal identity, poof, gone, absorbed by her husband when they got married.
So Martha, navigating this world as a midwife, she must have encountered these limitations head on, right? Did she challenge these norms?
I think that's one of the things that's so fascinating about this novel.
Yeah.
Lawhon, she reveals these ways women like Martha carved out their own spaces. It's subtle, but they were building networks, sharing knowledge, providing essential services, often completely outside those traditional male-dominated spheres.
It's almost like they were creating their own world, in a way.
Exactly.
The source also can't stop talking about the vivid historical setting and loft of her writing style. What are some of those key elements for you that really make a historical setting immersive?
For me, it's striking that balance between accuracy and atmosphere.
Oh, okay.
Of course, those little details matter. The clothes, the food, the daily life, you got to get those right.
For sure.
But it's that author's ability to transport us to that time, to make us feel the chill of a Maine winter, the weight of those social expectations, even the flicker of candlelight in a dimly lit room. It's about capturing the essence of a time, not just the facts,
Now, the source does mention a couple of potential drawbacks for readers, the pacing and the complexity of the character relationships. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think those aspects, they can actually be strengths. The pacing, it's deliberate. It allows us to really sink into Martha's world. It's not about rushing to the solution. It's about savoring the journey and understanding all those nuances of her life. And the characters, well, yeah, there are a lot of them, but that reflects how tightly knit this community was. Everyone's lives are interwoven. It adds richness and depth to the story.
Okay, so we get a multi-layered story. Strong female protagonist at the heart of it all.
Yes.
A chilling mystery that exposes social tensions and this richly imagined historical setting. What's your big takeaway here? What should our listeners be thinking about as they delve into the frozen river?
I think this novel really challenges us to reconsider what we assume about women's roles and their agency in the past. It pushes us to look beyond those history books and see how women exerted influence, navigated those complex social structures, often in subtle ways. So, as you read, ask yourself, how does Martha's story challenge or even expand your understanding of what it meant to be a woman in early America?
That's a great question to ponder. I hope everyone checks out the frozen river for themselves and let us know what they think. Until next time, keep on exploring.
Happy reading.
That's all for this episode of Book Bites. We hope you enjoyed our review, and if you did, please like, share, and follow our podcast. And don't forget to leave a comment with your thoughts on the book. We love hearing from our listeners.